Hey guys, welcome to another episode. So today we're looking at Canva from the perspective of product design, and I've talked about this on the channel a lot. I really wanted to start my own beer brand, and it wasn't that I wanted to like brew beer or something like that. I just wanted to be a beer that would have a really interesting recipe and would also allow me to somehow channel some of my creativity into the label. One of my closest friends, she has a master's in beer, pretty much, and she's a partner in this brewery, and she brews her own recipes, which is amazing, and she's really good at it. And I'm not just saying that because I know you're watching. At least I hope you're watching. But yeah, so what I did is now that they have their production line set up for bottling, I just wanted to get like a small batch just for myself, not for reselling or anything, just to give away to friends. And I ended up creating this label, starting in Canva, and pretty much doing this whole label in Canva, starting from a pretty similar label, just adding my items and my text and everything. But the problem is that the size is not the proper size for a small bottle. So what I ended up having is these labels that do not match the curves of the bottle, and therefore they went all bubbly and everything. So I started redesigning it, and I said, okay, so let's go ahead and see how fast can I get from this to something that would fit the bottle. But I also wanted to change the colors a bit, just the color scheme. This is too warm. I want something bolder. Yeah, I want to share how easy it is to just start with your ready design, or if you start with a template, to go ahead and completely change everything. And by the way, guys, if you're enjoying the videos, a sub will be awesome, and also a thumbs up if you like the content. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with this in a matter of minutes in Canva. Let's go ahead and just look for beer label. Okay, and here we have a lot of designs. So this is the design that I ended up liking. Played around with it, rewrote the text, added some graphics, and I ended up with this thing. Problem is that the first time I printed that, it was in this format, so the size didn't really match the bottles. And then I started recreating it, fixing it up, but I thought, okay, those colors, I don't really like them. What can I do to change the color? So I started playing around, like trying different colors, things like that. But then I came upon this section here called styles. And if you come here, you have all those styles that you can just hit a single button and it would change everything. Of course, the text will be a bit misaligned. So let's say this here, where I have it doubled, so that I'll have the one with the shadow at the bottom and this one on top. You have to fix those a bit, but still it's a really fast way to do it. So let's just go ahead and look through some of those. And the best part is that once you add it, you can shuffle it as much as you like, and it would use the same colors to do something that you might like. And I actually really like this version with the yellow here and the red in the back, and it pops out quite a lot. So I'm gonna remove this, and I want to leave this behind, and also this on the top I need to fix it, and the text for this doesn't fit, so it went to the bottom. But what I want to do now is just go to fonts, and I want everything to use Montserrat. Just prefer this one. So let's go ahead and maybe reduce the size of this a bit and extend it a bit. Fit it in the center. Then I'm gonna grab this thing. I have to decrease the size of this one as well. Okay, 42, and make sure that it aligns on top of it, using the arrows to move it around. That's my main title here. Then this thing, I'm gonna center this one as well, and I want this to be a bit bigger. Just gonna move it over here, and I'm gonna change it to Montserrat Extra Bold. Okay, the text here looks pretty good. I want this to be the same red, and I want the fabric logo at the bottom to be the same yellow. I like how this looks. I think that if we zoom it out to 100, this text is a bit too small maybe. So let's go ahead and increase the size a bit. And the way I'm gonna do that is just gonna increase this to, like, let's say 40. Okay, 40.1. And this is going to be the same size, and this will also be increased a bit. Make sure to center it, and I want to make this Montserrat extra bold. Then we're going to do the same on the other side just to make sure that everything is consistent. So this will be 40.1, and I'm also going to increase this one as well. Okay, let's see, so this is 5.5 and this is also 5.5, extra bold, and make sure to center it. Increase the size of this as well, and now let's make sure to increase the font size to 4.6, and this here will also be 4.6. Already it's looking much better, but this spilled out too much to the bottom. So what I want to do is I want to grab this single-use bottle, not for sale, and I'm going to move it over here, and I'm going to move it in 2 lines. The next thing I want to do is, so this is above my items here, so I can press Control and click again, and it would select the below item. And I can move this one, align it here, and then I'm gonna select this one and move it here to the side. Okay, now let's grab those 3, move them over here, and make sure to align them to the items on the other side. And also this is a bit small, so I'm gonna increase it, make it extra bold, and I'm also gonna increase this thing a bit. Align it to the fabric logo, and align this thing as well. And this thing I also want it to be extra bold, and this thing I want it to be extra bold. And let's go ahead and make this extra bold as well. Maybe even increase the size a bit, and maybe even increase the size a bit for this one as well, and reposition it a bit. Okay, I don't like those being green, so let's make them white. In a matter of just a few minutes, we got from this all the way to this, and this looks much better. So the text here is a bit on the small size, and here it's much larger, so it'd be easier to read. And to be honest, I don't like how squished this is to the bottom, so what I might do is just select all those, holding the Shift key, and just move them up a bit, maybe to about here. And I'm actually gonna leave those, so those they're not aligned anymore, but they're aligned to this thing here and to the logo here, so just gonna leave it like that. And that's it. That's a really easy way to use styles, and the best part is that you can use styles as a total, so it will change everything. You can also just apply different font styles, and you can apply different colors. So let's say from here on out, if I just want to change the colors and not the text, I can just go ahead and click on any of those and even shuffle the colors, and it would create various versions of my label. The best part is that those are all created professionally, so people actually thought about the color combinations here. So you can see that pretty much everything I click results in a well-rounded look for the whole label. Let's go back to the color that we ended up using. Okay, I changed quite a lot. I think that was it. Yep. Ideally, I would like to be able to order this as a sticker directly from Canva, but the issue is that they only do that for specific sizes, for stickers at least. So What I did is I just downloaded it as a PDF for print, high quality multi-page document, and then send it to my local print shop that I use for this kind of stuff. We started from this and we got to this, and I actually ended up sending the wrong version. So this is the one before increasing the text size. But for my next batch, because I only do small batches, like 40, 50 bottles, I'll use the correct design with the bigger text on the sides, and it would look even better. And this has the size to fit the bottle perfectly. And right now, I'm actually waiting for the bottles to be filled like today or tomorrow, something like that. So hopefully before this video comes out, I'll have the beer with me and I'll be able to show you the difference and how we got from this to something that looks much, much better. Okay, just back from the brewery, and those are the new bottles. So I don't know, I like it much better. It has this fresher look, and apparently there's some issue with the stickers still, and this is to be expected due to the weather outside. So those are still a bit bubbly, but nothing like the previous one. So much better when it actually fits the curve of the bottle. So my brewer, Michaela, she actually prefers this sticker, so I might end up going back to it. I don't know, for now, I just really love this one. That was it for today. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and maybe even punch the bell icon to receive notifications every time I upload a new video. Till then, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.